A lawmaker from the Labour Party claims that he has seen documents that suggest Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher's administration helped Indira Gandhi plan the storming of the Golden Temple in 1984. Now, responding to those media reports, the British government has issued a statement saying that the Prime Minister, David Cameron, has asked the Cabinet Secretary to look into this case urgently and establish the facts. The Prime Minister and the Foreign Secretary were unaware of these papers prior to publication. The British MP Tom Watson has questioned the role of the UK government in Operation Bluestar. The MP claims that papers suggest Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher's administration helped Indira Gandhi plan the storming of the Golden Temple. Now, the Labour MP will raise the issue in the House of Commons. This has emerged after cabinet papers made public under a 30-year rule. The MP claims there are documents that were still withheld. More than 1,000 people were killed in Operation Bluestar after the raid on the Golden Temple in Amritsar that angered the Sikh community. 5 months later, in retaliation, Mrs. Gandhi was assassinated by her Sikh bodyguards. And earlier we spoke to Ankita Mukherjee. My colleague Ankita Mukherjee spoke to the Member of Parliament, Tom Watson, for more details on what he plans to do now.
Well, these were very limited circulation documents, so limited that I'm asking the government to verify their authenticity. Well, if they are accurate, what it seems to show is that Margaret Thatcher made a decision in secret, without telling the British Parliament, to provide military planning support for the government of India in the build-up to the raid on the Golden Temple in Amritsar in 1984. And obviously in the UK, this is the first confirmation that anyone has had that this actually took place. And so we've only seen the copies of the documents in the last 12 hours, and we're trying to get to the facts. One of the things I'm trying to do is to get the Foreign Secretary to verify their authenticity and to tell us whether there are any other documents that the government have suppressed that show the role in more detail that the UK took in this terrible series of events. It will cause great shock amongst the Sikh community in Britain. There's no doubt about that, particularly as obviously we're coming to the 30th anniversary of those events. But it will also cause anger in the UK Parliament because this wasn't raised in Parliament. There's some confusion about whether it was even raised in secret at a cabinet level. The documents seem to indicate that the government at the time, that Mrs. Thatcher at the time, knew the sensitivity of this issue, and therefore the decision could have been even suppressed from our own cabinet.